I finished filming my Vision Quest trailer reaction. Doomsday trailer drops. I finished filming my Doomsday trailer reaction, and now the Ahsoka trailer drops. There's just no rest today because it's D23, which is basically the Disney version of Comic-Con. There's no rest for movie fans. That's three trailer reactions in a row. Alright, enough jokes. Let's do this. Just let me rest, Disney.
Tell me, Ahsoka. What troubles you?
Baby Ahsoka. Oh, we're gonna get more Clone Wars flashbacks! Yes!
I'm always walking by your side.
Oh! Anakin's Force Ghost!
Citizens of the glorious Empire,
Hey!
I have returned. I took an oath.
The Ghost Crew is back!
I therefore declare war on the Rebel Alliance.
Whoa!
Out of vision. What did you see? More. More and more danger than I thought.
Balin claimed to have knowledge of a power.
Master!
One that could end wars.
Chopper! The Ghost Crew is back!
A long time ago, I walked away from the Jedi.
This is your trial, Ahsoka. Take your time to decide.
Oh, yes! He gets lightsabers.
Jedi.
He gets Grievous lightsabers.
Or not.
I mean, you could be a gray Jedi if you wanted. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful! Which is funny coming from me. None of you know this, because Clone Wars was on way before I started this channel. But when Ahsoka when Ahsoka's first introduced in Clone Wars 20 years ago almost now, I hated her. She was so annoying. I'm like, I really hope that her backstory, like, the end of her story is that she dies in the Clone Wars, like, Ventress kills Ahsoka, and then Anakin kills Ventress. Like, that's how they're going to get rid of those characters. And they didn't. But I'm glad that where they took her in Clone Wars was very interesting. And I love what they did in Rebels and then Season 1 of Ahsoka. And I'm so glad they're getting Season 2. And yeah, now we get a little bit more of her story, because I'm not going to spoil what... I mean, obviously, if you're watching this, you probably have seen Clone Wars Season 5, but if you haven't, I'm not going to spoil what happens, but, you know, they said in this trailer, you know, are you a Jedi or not? Yeah, she walked away from the Jedi. So there's always that kind of inner turmoil. We saw a lot of that in Mandalorian, where it's like, I'm not a Jedi anymore. I'm not going to trade Grogu. But so now I guess it's kind of going to be maybe not the end of her story arc, but at least the end of maybe this arc. Unless this gets to Season 3. But I think Season 2 is going to be the end of it. It's going to be like Andor, where there's only 2 seasons. Anyway. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired. Yeah, this looks fantastic. I wonder how that'll end. I'm glad that we get to see her interact with the Force Ghost Anakin, because this is post Return of the Jedi, so he has come back as a Force Ghost. So now, what I really want, it's not very likely that Mark Hamill's going to come back as Luke, but I really hope he does, because Luke never got a chance to know Anakin when he was Anakin. He knew him as Vader, and then he died. Right? He redeems him, and then he dies. He never really got a chance to know him, like, as Anakin. He only hears, like, secondhand accounts of, you know, your father was a great pilot, your father was a great Jedi, Anakin was awesome, Anakin was great. He never got to know him, though. So I just want a scene where they interact. I just want a scene where Luke, Anakin, and Ahsoka all interact, and Anakin and Ahsoka... Oh, those Clone Wars flashbacks. That would be the perfect way to do it. You have Anakin and Ahsoka telling Luke about a story, like a Clone Wars story. Right? They're war stories. They're old war stories. Because he never got to know his mom or dad, so that would be interesting. It's not very likely. That's my fan fiction in my head of doing that. But we're getting Clone Wars flashbacks, yeah. And the Ghost Crew is coming back, so this is basically Star Wars Rebels Season 6. Because Ahsoka Season 1 was Rebels Season 5. This is Rebels Season 6, but it has more focus on Ahsoka. And I'm glad that hopefully we're getting actually more focus on Ahsoka. Because Ahsoka Season 1, my big criticism with it was that the main character was Ezra. Even though Ezra doesn't show up until about halfway through, he was mentioned quite a bit. Like, he was the MacGuffin of the show. It focused a lot more on Ezra than it did Ahsoka. Hopefully this focuses more on her. Like, this is her story. And the Rebels crew, the Ghost Crew, is just like the the spice characters, right? The side characters that enhance the story rather than being the focus of the story. So, but yeah, I'm sure Dave Filoni is going to do a great job. He's very passionate about this character. He knows exactly what he's doing. Can't wait for season 2. I wish it was coming out this year. They said it was coming out in 2026. It's not. Because the last season came out 3 years ago now. 3 years ago. And we have to wait just a little bit longer, but that's okay. It will be worth it. And I think it got delayed because of the Mandalorian movie being reworked. Right? Mando season 4 got reworked as Mando the movie, and so now they kind of want to avoid, like, oversaturation, because they learned their lesson about that a long time ago, didn't they? So, anyway, so yeah, I'm very excited. At least it's coming out in January, so I have something to review, at least weekly, assuming the episodes don't drop all at once, like they're starting to do. So, assuming the episodes drop weekly, I'll have something to review in January, which is good, because January is pretty much always a dead month, because it's post-Christmas. Those are still... Anyway. So yeah, I'll have something to review. I'm excited for it. It's something I'm really excited for. I'm very excited for Ahsoka Season 2. Let me know what you guys thought, and I'll see you next time in probably a few minutes, because I'm sure we're going to get more trailers.